All right, so some signs that you have unwanted visitors is when you go to open up your cabinet, and when you look inside, you might see something that looks like this. And inside the flour, you may see some larvae that are white, kind of look like caterpillars, crawling around, coming out of the package. You also may see some adult beetles and also some adult moths that may be flying or crawling around inside that cabinet. That's an indication that you have unwanted pests in your cabinet.
Pantry pests are usually going to be a number of different small beetles, reddish brown in color, 1/4 to 1/8 of an inch long, and a few different moth species as well. They're very general with regard to the types of food they feed on. It's going to be dry food products, and many times we find them within processed grains such as flour, pasta, and also in whole grains too, whether it's beans or rice.
All right, so when you're at the store, what you want to do is you want to look at the packaging. You want to make sure that you don't see any kind of discoloration, and also that you don't see flour or whatever the product is coming out of really tiny holes where it looks like something could have been on the inside and coming out. Once you bring the package home and you open it up, what you want to do is anything that you have left over, you want to put inside an airtight container. Could be glass, could be plastic. You could use a Ziploc bag as well. This way you can see if there's any pests that are already inside of there, and you know to throw that away so that that's not potentially infesting other foods that you have in your cabinet. And this will also prevent pests that may be coming from the outside, such as ants, from getting into that food as well.
Well, here's the good news. These insects do not sting, they do not bite, and they are not disease vectors. So the most important thing to remember is if you have something you're concerned about, identify that source as quickly as possible and dispose of it so you don't have to worry about that infestation spreading to the rest of your pantry.
That's a great question, particularly with a lot of do-it-yourself out there on the internet. So say today you have a pest, you throw away what you think is all of the contaminated packaging. In 30 to 45 days, you open up the cupboard and you see signs that you have those pests again. It could be larvae on the shelf, or you might even see some adults. That's an indication that you might have missed some food that needs to be thrown away, or even a small mess inside your cabinet where you can have some pests that are feeding and living. Another sign that that is beyond your control is when you start seeing those same pests in your bedroom or your bathroom in areas where you're not typically storing pests. This is an indication that you need to get a professional to come out and help you identify what the pest is, and then any kind of remediation such as more cleaning that needs to be done in order to get rid of that pest.
Many companies offer free inspection and identification purposes, and you can always contact us at Terminix.com.